Hello. Um, can you hear me? Let me just make sure everything's working. Yep, you're working. Just making sure everyone knows. Alright. I thought I heard a noise, but no, it was just the other ear of my thing. How funny. How quaint. How full of wet paint. Right. Let me move this into place. Can we plug in? Why are you flickering? There we go. Right. Hello. Hello. How we doing? How is everyone? I know we have 0 viewers, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. So, make sure you're up. Well, just get the textures up that we're gonna be texturing. He's gonna, okay, they're opened. Right. Oh, I accidentally closed VideoTube, there we go. Right. Let's hide the background. Hello. We have the chat. Wait, where's chat here? No, no one's here. Whatevs. Let's just get stuck in. So this is obviously gonna be... What we'll do first is the hair. We also get up. Blender window. Probably jump scare me in a minute. What's going on? Wow, jump blender. Gonna put this in a... I think that's the right side. That's image. Can I just... Okay, I can. Boom. It was a bit larger than that. Oh well. I want to shift W. We're gonna make this tile. Hello, Houndcat. Hello, Ninja. So, because you use the Spanish nya and you out here texturing. You already knew that. This is the base color, and then we want this. We just want to go like. What are you doing up this late? What's Time in Prague. Oh, it's not that late. It's only like an hour ahead or so. I thought it was like stupidly later. It's like, bro, go sleepy, but no, it's not that late. Hmm. Either. I need a bit dark. Night drinking, Lifo style. Nah, Lifo doesn't drink at night. He plays his gacha games. Anyway, Howard, when you gonna upload it next? When you gonna upload, man? We'll say never uploading. Wow. I will say you no matter how long it takes you to upload it would you see. Yeah, I'm aware. That's why you haven't been active in chats so much. Take all the time you need, brother. Alright, Neutrum sheet time. You down? Sure. Can I snap to... Don't worry, you'll come back in a year or two. Awesome. Twitter, snap 2 pixels. Can I edit like snap? Is there like a snap? Grids. Shift S. Apparently. Ooh. That's cool. I grab you and I just drag you down. Okay, so this is actually should be by 40. Image. There you go. Means I have to do some extra drawing. Don't worry, if you don't get arrested. You weren't arrested. We just knocked on your door, took you to your house and locked you away, like in the Whitest Kids You Know skit. Your Honor, my client was just stupid. It's also Goodman will have to say if you get locked up again. Yeah, Howdcat is the resident moron. He thought it'd be funny to reference a Whitest Kid You Know script, like skit, about how how you should not say things about that involve possible threatening the life of a very powerful individual, and how if you do, you'll get in trouble. I am not a moron. You are. Yes, you are. You're the moron. They built to make me an idiot. Let me get up on the... Right, you. Up. We've got a... Oh. You get up. Browse again. It's quite a funny bit. I was right to think it. I was a prophet, the Messiah. It was a funny bit. It was a funny bit, but you were still a bit dumb. Sarcasm says, but now all you do is spit at me. Show some respect. Nah. You're blonde. So hello, Sarcasm. I don't think Blender's a scary program myself, but that's because I have experience with it. It definitely was kind of scary getting into it, because interface is weird. For example, you use the middle mouse button to navigate around the UI. Very scary. You know, the US president? That's what I thought. You do know you can just say the president is cringe without making a joke that could put you in prison if you're not careful. Fortunately, your local authorities were kind to you. They saw your scrawny self and thought, this fellow's rather foolish. He couldn't get into any trouble now, could he? What was the fun in being behind bars, buddy? It's kind of funny. People were mad at you for how stupid that joke was. True. It was. It's like, yeah, the joke's stupid, but the fact that nothing bad happened at all is what makes it funny. It's like, how you were stupid, and that's the end. That was the end of it, and that's how it should be. I should have opened you in a. Oh great, we got up there. No, right. You need you. You're my resident color picking thing for things like color. You're a little freaking. And people wish you death. Why would someone want you to die over a dumb joke? I thought comedy was legal on Twitter. You know, like, I am become meme, legalized comedy, all that jazz. Guess they didn't get the memo. That took me by surprise. I was like, what is this? Is this my regular brush? No. It's not my regular brush. It's not my regular pen brush at all. Was there a couple of blokes who say they genuinely hate? No, they don't hate you. They just thought you were a bit stupid. They don't hate you. They're like, bro, this is stupid. What were you thinking? God, I love painting trim sheets. Why is my thing... What? I put loop playlist on and you're not looping. Oh. I hate YouTube sometimes. I'm gonna pick a random... There you go. Yeah, well, a few years down the line, People will be calling me a hero. I don't know. I don't know about that. They'll be calling you blonde. This one's more like rake shaped. Rake. No, but I need like individual strands. Except it's a horizontal trim sheet, so I kind of want the top to be, you know, a bit normal. Almost clicked my fine Luigi brush. Let me get rid of that one. So blonde, please, please. Hashtag DudeTheNinja is over party. He called a blonde boy blonde. It's a descriptor. Ooh, that gives a nice effect. That will definitely translate well into like pixels, because like you got that like subtle shimmer, Like get the highlight color again. Bald little robot. You get. No, I got a hat. I've got a hat. I've got a top hat. You don't even got a. Actually, you know you. No, you don't got a hat. Your cat has a hat. I don't know why this looks so good, because using the RGB engine, or like the basically like can't really show it well on this tiny canvas, but it's basically like actual brush, actual sort of paint strokes. So what, man? I got yeah. Your cat has a hat, but you don't have a hat. Let's try this first. See how this looks. Yes. Ooh, that does look good. Doesn't look so good on like these segments though. It's probably because they're square instead of, you know, the right shape. If I spray you and then make you mirror again. Nah, that's the wrong way anyway. There we go. Bit nicer looking. It was just the scaling I had messed up. Yeah. That looks nicer. Oh, someone's... Pepper says, your live would be better if we all whispered skibbity toilet in the background. Oh, God. Hello, Springlock. Wow, farts, excuse me. Absolutely, yeah. Absolute legend. God behavior. Right, anyways. Anyways. Sounds like you're short circuiting. Might want to call textbook. Whoa, like, yeah, short circuit, like TF2. Wait, if sarcasm's in the chat, that's like a reference. Video's thumbnail. Dude, that meme is totally the Queen of England. Hey, and it's not as dead as the Queen of England, though. Am I right? Am I right, lads? There's also like a reference to if Undertale was realistic. Slaying in the depths of hell. Hopefully she's dealing with a certain Mrs. Thatcher. Yos, Lizzie. Yos, you Madge. 1v1 Thatcher versus Liz. What's the rule? MGE. Okay. Any specific class role? Any specific loadout? And what? No, because it depends on Spy MGE. Thatcher might. But what's on that? What map is it? Because I think Thatcher would have the advantage on Badlands Spire. Hydro is an interesting pick for MGE. I do want to see that at some point. Like Hydro MGE would be funny. Like you get like the one like radio dish thing as like one of the radio telescope as one of the points. Let's run it. Calling Benny now. I didn't know you had that man on speed dial. But then again, I used to not know that you were dumb enough to tweet a certain thing on Twitter. Come on. Save. Save. Alright. On a medication. No, he said shut the hell up. Right. Definitely need to work on stitching this all together. But that is something that can be done. First of all, let's just go this way. There we go. Probably make some of this. Probably make all this. I'm rough angle based. We get a decent fight with this. So it's not awful. Need it to line up really. Ninja, do you have a driver's license? No. No, I don't. As a matter of fact. Just like Mr. Cynical, I can't drive. No, actually, I think he can drive. I think. No, but I can't drive because I have no reason to drive. And also, I definitely don't think I would be able to cope if some unpredictable thing happens on the road. Considering, let's just say, English drivers, especially in this part of the country, pretty unpleasant experience. Let me actually copy some of this and bring it sort of like here-ish and scale it. Why are you like that? Oh, I see why it was like a weird setting I had applied. A huge truck cut you off on the motorway at Split Road. Like 8 cars. Drunk driving is a reason. Oh, it's so different behind a wheel. Yeah? Okay. Sort of more in tune with the rest of the texture hair. That does look better. Looks more like hair. What do you think I'm doing right now? Probably watching the stream, as a matter of fact. I think. It's just something I'm not quite sure. Should have more like low-res brushes, but they're all like mostly pixel perfect. Either pixel perfect way. Is that a smudge? That's these smudge brushes. This is game changing, actually. I can now just sort of like blend it all together. Street plus drink driving. Wow. Bro's what, tuning in at the wheel. That's awesome. Just be careful that when you hit someone, if you hit someone, Make sure to plug the stream. By the way, officers, if this statement is a joke, I'm pretty sure Hardcat is also joking. They're going on a road trip and camp in the middle of nowhere. You have to drive across the Atlantic to pick up all the Yank friends. And then Americans don't have the right to roam anyway. Not a problem for a baller like me. I don't know, it's a problem for someone like me though. I'd like to not get in trouble. Because his buddies want to do a little sillying. Mia Straws. Badlands Chugs moment. Outlands Chugs. What's this? Is this like a... This brush. Oh, it's like a lasso tool. Nope. Don't want that. It's just like kind of... Actually, it's could work. No, what I want is I need one of these like, more painterly brushes and just sort of smooth everything out. So, carrying in more thicker blocks of colour. Okay, I'm gonna need to also tweak the UVs. Looks to be a little small. We've got all you, and we just do project from view. We're gonna turn off around pixels. And then just paint this area. You can get Lifo out of his chair and gacha trance. True. We won't be able to. So you can get drunk and then I have to learn to drive just so I can be the designated driver. Promise to pay some bloke to do his dailies, maybe. True. You will need to do that. Here we go. Hair's looking better. Hooray! Now to do this quickly, which is just going to be a matter of like a light color. There we go. Let me do this. see how that looks on the... That don't look too bad, actually. Anything new happening? Nothing really. Pepper's got rehearsals. Let me just quickly scroll through. Just flicking through. Tabby's going to college in a place that's literally a river away from Ohio. Yeah. Nothing really. My chat has mostly been dead. I'm so alone. Liam says hi chat. Hello. You are chat. Why are you saying hello to yourself? Silly. Leg. My name Leg. That's quite clutch pilled. Leg. Clutch. Clog. Free right here, you have to put it right now and spin and stuff. No, because last time that happened, it was with a certain Scottish skeleton guy. And, we now all hate that guy. Because he is mean. If you know, you know. I do like this. Let me try this on top. It's probably on Beano these days. I don't know. He kind of just disappeared. Into. He went to like Michael Jackson Twitter. Doing like AI restorations of like lost media, and it kind of just faded into obscurity. Weirdest U-turn in history. No, because he always liked Michael Jackson. That was a thing he always liked, and like I'm pretty sure his medic loadout was basically just Michael Jackson's Thriller outfit. Ooh, I'm having fun doing this. This fun. It's like shaking around sand. Actually, what I'm gonna need to do, shrink you down like this. So I can then sort of here just look out square. And then shake it in. Yeah, like the whole like rebrand his personality. I wouldn't say so much. Just he was always the same kind of person. Let's try this again. We get our base hair. Go all. We'll go my favorites. So we get the actual my brushes up. I don't know, people change it, but don't know. How's the art stuff going? Well, we've been spending nearly 43 minutes on hair. So that's what's going. Because it's very hard to get this to look good because it needs to be on such a small scale. And more minutes of watching my stream and you'll return to SF20 ref commissions. Average child who doesn't know what money is like, yes, give me like price of ref right now. Price of refined petrol. Okay, it's about times 20. Literally 46 US cents. Yes. Give me 5 million hours. I will spend 5 million hours on something that I will only get 3 cents out of. Yes. This is fine. This is good. Yummy. Genuinely how souls like kids act. Please just price yourself at least a key. Even if it takes you like 5 minutes. If it takes you ages, then like actually ask for. Let me see. TF2 key price. 73 refined right now. Its highest was 87 back in March 2023. Highest this year to date was 76 back in January. I remember when it was like 10 ref. It was like 20 ref, but I was able to get a I remember once I traded with a friend. It was 10 refined for the Conga. You have to Conga price. We got a backpack. See how much that is now. 2 and a bit keys. I was able to get it for 10 ref. Woo! Gotten price like 3 ref is 1 key. Oh, let me actually check. TF2 key price. Unfortunately, the furthest backpack has is 2022, where it was 70 refined. Why can't I view late earlier? All time. From about 10 years, from 10 years ago, it was... Why can't I, like, search from... Oldest? But there's people talking about, like, there being inflation 10 years ago for 10 ref. 19 ref. 11 years ago, 7.4 ref. 8.5 ref. So it's like so this is back in 2014. People were saying, yeah, there's, okay, we got 12 years ago. It was 5 refined. Zoopy, that's not very nice. You just start the Scrap 2 Unusual series right here, right now. Hi guys, welcome to my Scrap 2 Unusual. She is. She is. This is true. But this is factual. Because Zuby be like, I love my GF. No, I wanted to say this. Why was it thinking I was on? Right. Lily's asleep right now. Is she taking a nap at 3 a.m., 3 p.m.? Legacy skins trying to make a function mod. What's legacy skins? Right, okay, I'm definitely need a... What if I did it like this? And I sort of like... I need to go this way. I need this area. To go this way. I'm gonna use old consoles like the old GUI, but it doesn't work. You need a resource pack for the skins, but it doesn't function. Fun fact, the woman singing this obviously is a sample, but she's British. This is from a British it was like from a British sound album, like sample album. Hell yeah, Pekin coming. Come on, where's it gonna start? Right, I'm gonna need to make another piece of the texture sheet quickly. The top of things. What's the gamma? Do you know any artists other than video? Yeah, yes I do. I put video game music on because usually it doesn't get slammed, or if it's easier to dispute if it does get slammed for copyright infringement. It's more likely to, if anything, it's going to get a claim rather than a strike. Whereas if I put on like ABBA, they're gonna not like. Or like they're gonna knock on my door and go, "Oi, hello Ninja, we are the group pop ABBA, yeah." That's more. Is that sweet? That's not really sweeter. It's more like whatever. Yeah, they're gonna be like going, "Hey, it's me, ABBA. Take down the video or die." That's what they do. They'll come to your house, take you away, and lock you up. Ninja the type of guy that thinks Sega is a band. Nah. You missed last night. I was talking about how Hideki Naganuma is technically a fraud because all his songs are samples, but we don't throw shade at him for it because otherwise we'd have to shade like half the artists in the industry. Because no one gets mad at Hideki. People get mad at like was it Dochi because she sampled Gochi's somebody that I used to know because it was originally like a freestyle over it. Should look on music for people that who only make music. You tell me ABBA doesn't do anything but make music, or what is I mean, I do need to listen to some Tyler the Creator at some point. I think anxiety sometimes reach off like yeah, it does. Fortunately, I haven't heard it much in a radio. I haven't really been in the car listening to radio, like listening to the car radio because I haven't. They should remember this. Yeah, it's like I'm sure Dochi's a great artist. Like I'm sure she's a lovely person, and a wonderful singer. But like in a more like typical environment. But anxiety just it ain't it, dude. At least you got people to basically fill in the role of as Gochi and then like the other chick in her music video. But like you have Gochi, or however you say his name. And then you have yeah, I always hear Anxiety and think it's a much better song. And then you start hearing someone else and you're like, hang on. This isn't the song I was thinking of. Hello Ninja. Hello Borealis. You were here yesterday. How's the Morrowind going? Can I just turn you into squares? Yes, I can. Then I have to scale you up a little bit because you're not exactly a square. UV to grid with respect to shape. What that means. Just trying to get hair looking nice. So I just you think you're totally rich, but no, it just suffocates you. A bit like anxiety in itself. So if you think about it, it is actually a perfect song. In that it perfectly like depicts accurately depicts anxiety. I wouldn't say perfectly, but it fittingly fits it. It's like, yeah, is it gonna be Goji? Is it gonna kick in? Is this gonna be like a sort of like using the actual original song as like a sample? And then no. Of course Zupi says that. Like we know. Alright. Hopefully your hair should be done now. No, that's just worse. What artists I listen to, like. Well, I listen to ABBA. Well, I've listened. I'm a fan of ABBA. Like a bit of Queen, naturally. Listen to a little bit of Metallica. Deftones is, yeah, probably. Gorillaz is good. I listen to a fair bit of, listening to a guy, I listen to Bunking False Seas of Nostradamus, Aurine, and Paravicini. Pretty gemmy video. and Chico. Ow, my cat is nibbling me. Ow, what are you doing? You got a full mouth on my leg. It's the weirdest texture sheet of all time. There we go. Bit better. Now onto the body. Right, let me apply you. Apply mirror again. Join you together. Now onto the head, including the face. Yeah, let's see how I do it. Okay, so it's literally just a spot. It's just alright. Put that down there. This is a Joe Vantham. Gonna go grocery. All you got left is apples and maybe expired bread. Maybe expired bread. What you gotta do is smell it, and if it smells like let's say acetone, you throw it. Put you on a little, make you light so I can see through you. So I can make a new layer. Do the actual face features. Among Us. I think a fight's about to go on behind me. It's my cat. One of my cats is standing over my other cat. Sniffing. Oh. Oh, he's licking. Sniffing, he's licking. You don't get to see it, unfortunately. Oh, I saw a swipe, and now he's either is it okay. I don't know if Furrow's gonna chase Oreo or just settle. Love it when cats are nosy all the time. True. It's definitely a decent looking face. Wait, let me turn you up all the way. Let's see you now. A bit big and a bit uneven here. Damn, why are you like this? I thought I put you in like the right position for like. That is because of the brush I'm using. Let me try this brush and just. There we go. If I... Tell me about the face feel. No indicator is moldy. If it tastes like acetone or like nail polish remover, bin it. Okay, that's better looking. Do you need to tweak the blush though? Sort of round it out. And get a different brush. Shrink you down all the way. So you can off it. Yeah, just if it saves just even just a little bit off. Alright. Depending on how you stored it, it might be in a better condition or a worse condition. So like be very careful. Especially with bread. There we go. Feels off though, like positionally. No drawing slap bang in the middle. Maybe it's just because of the. If I flatten the face a bit. It looks fine on fire. I think it's just because it's slightly. Mold is funny. How does it work? It's a living thing. So when it sees moisture, the spores. There's probably like natural spores in the air. It's like tiny amounts, and then once it finds the mushroom in air, but only when not cold. Yeah, it's when it's warm and it's damp, the spores will just like settle and like slowly they'll feed on whatever's warm and damp because of the prime process, like prime environment for it to chow down. And so it will be like, yummy. Neck. There we go. Finally got the head done. Now to do the body. This is gonna be a lot more time. Actually, no, it'll be simpler because I've got most of like the actual shape done already. It's just like replacing all these black lines with sort of just dark skin color ones and shading. Try explaining microbes and spores to a 13th century monk. That'll be fun. Fun game for the kids. They are like little fairies. Little spirits that live in the air. They're little spirits. And when they see something nice and warm and toasty, they get comfy. You think it'll be a GPL source engine? Well, like the GNU public license? Probably not. I'm gonna be real. I don't think so. Because Source itself would... You need to basically rewrite the entirety of Source. I love those memes just like giving a Victorian child a Dorito and he says, yeah, it's alright, I guess. And they just don't care at all. You made a sandwich, cool. I make you flatter. I also have to take into account finally mold asbestos sandwich. Yeah. I'm a real asbestos enthusiast. Did you know that if your loved one is diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation? Remember that was a meme that was everywhere, just like that phrase. Alright, there we go. That's one face done already. Let's get the sides done as well. Because I'm playing open modern warfare. That's pretty cool. This is what the Earl of Sandwich envisioned. Yeah, debate over that mold asbestos sandwich. This is true. This is what he envisioned. The freaks an Earl of Sandwich Oblivion boss. No, that's the guy that. Let me bring up Wikipedia. Google.com. Earl of Sandwich. It's a notable title in the peerage of England. No, it was a notable title in pretty much everywhere in England prior to the Act of Union in 1707, which I think introduced the concept of the United Kingdom, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so it was like basically miniature kingdoms in England, and it's commonly associated with the town of Sandwich in Kent. Hey, that's my home county. Although it's over by Dover. It's just like complete opposite part of the region to me. Epic stream highlight. Blobboard moment. Miss Blobboard, he always called me the best. Nah, it's fine, Howard. You didn't know he was gonna be like that like all the time. You just thought it was a bit. But no, he is just like that, unfortunately. So obviously, people that don't know don't sort of click with that. Open code K2 is more morphed. Morbidness. I don't get why I'm doing like shading of the body like this when like the shading is gonna be done by the thing anyway. What else? We just had episodes. No, bro's just built like that. Find more people. Yeah, I think the problem is most of us are quite non-confrontational. So obviously, you mix non-confrontational people with a guy that loves to spout nonsense. Right, okay, so I'm gonna need to tweak how this looks here. Try and remove all the seams by sort of making the texture all firm. That's fine, nonsense. Me too. Okay, the issue is this is shading on the chest is too high. This is just a base, so I don't need to go like too hard with the shading. This is just gonna be a base that I will paint like a I mean I haven't got the exact color here, but like I'm gonna put like I can put like a top on it and just paint it as part of the texture rather than having to like as an example, really basic example, but like that's how it's gonna like you can paint swimwear on and stuff onto the texture. How to cook 30 chickens with one potato, one lemon. Why one Romanian cow? Why specifically a Romanian cow? Okay, streams, but we're back. Okay. You see, difference is I don't call people slurs. Right, I searched. I cooked 30 chickens. You got chicken. That's just a chicken recipe. Right, let's yeah. It just gives me tutorials for Greek lemon chicken. And I'm sure again that it's nice, but it just I don't get it. This chicken would go nice with some lava. Say that again. Lava, chicken. Steve, a Minecraft movie. He did. That is his name. His name is Steve, a Minecraft movie. I think that's the middle. Yeah. Close enough. Chicken jockey. Yeah, get it out. 4chan. Oh yeah, 4chan. I think it's hilarious that the last thing posted on 4chan was chicken jockey. Yeah, another example of Minecraft cementing it into web history. Is 4chan still down? I think it's gone for good because like way too much of a security issue of it being up. The Switch Egg Party literally killed it. What was even their reasoning for it? Just like, the Sway Party, you always do that. Oh, it's back up. No, I mean, 4chan will probably live on in the form of like as at least like poll will exist in the form of twitter.com. It was out together by 6. Yeah, it was. It was using a really, really old version of PHP. Which is the reason why, it was a dangerously old, version of PHP. Like, I haven't dabbled much with PHP, but if you're using a very old I think it was also using an old SQL as well, like, for its database. They got hacked from a PDF, like, as in, like, a .pdf, or, like, you mean, like, the... Which one? We'll try and run the Half-Life SDK. Nah. Did you see Half-Life SDK actually gets security updates? I think... What were these? I'll have to go to the actual, like, ref sheet I made. Were they, like... Why is it taking forever to load? What was it? Was it like an Ethernet and a H... I think it was meant to represent an Ethernet and like a display port, so... We'll do that now. Well, we'll just paint over this first. There we go. Just use code from the leak from 2channel. It uses 2001 2chan code. Well, I mean, Half-Life, like, I mean, even CS2 probably uses some old, like, Quake era code. But if it's using, like, 2chan code for its security stuff, rather than, like, I don't know, its formatting or its upload system, or, like, its, like, stuff, like, or, like, its post system, like, that's fine. But if it was using 2chan code for its like security stuff, or like anything that involves external sources, that's not good. Is all I'm gonna say. Alright. I'm probably better off using a pixel brush for this. That way I can really just lump. Get into Apollo 1. Apollo 1. Not even code that put men on the moon. on intern writing all the code from paper in their basement. See, I don't think 4chan is a large company. It's probably like a couple dudes. Moot tried to update before selling to the Final Fantasy addict, I presume that means. Now, we can't hate on Final Fantasy. I'm... It's a friend of the channel, Lifo, who needs to upload. Let's all spam Lifo upload in the chat. Maybe he'll upload, he won't. But also my brother plays Final Fantasy. And it's tempting. I'm tempted to take the Final Fantasy pill. Although they play 14, so it's probably a bit better than 9. Noob versus hacker. And 4chan was noob. Before upload. Yeah, and then he's gonna post like the yeah whatever friend. It's like the character from like Lucky Star. Ninja brother, shout out Ninja brother. Yeah, shout out my brother. Shout legless. No, my mom wasn't legless. She said she would rather have a legless son than a spleenless daughter. Shout out Steve as well. Yeah, Steve, mine. Oh wait, no, you mean my aunt's husband called Steve. You just gotta shout out like, everyone. Oh, Frodo's just sitting where Oreo was sitting before he scared Oreo off by slapping him. Because he wanted to play, didn't you? Silly cat. I'm gonna shout out my cat. Shout out to my cat. Get it dark. We just get the really dark color. There we go. Just for the inside of the. And then the power button is also a circle. Chat, riddle me this. Would you rather... You're gonna do this stupid... You know, how do I start a poll? I'm gonna add an extra option in case you don't want a son or a daughter, but you're feeling, actually no, it's just spleen or daughter. I was gonna add like an NB version, but it would just add too many options to the poll. And plus there's not enough people in the chat. Immediately got what, a legless son already in the lead. Oh. Maybe for a poll there's only one logical answer, and it's legless son. Let me save, yes. Last year, Moot was kicked from Google for unprofessional. Probably, yeah. Probably the stuff that he lets run rampant on the site. Green dye, you can just put flour in a mill. Oh, because you're playing with Create Mod. Yeah, you're playing with Create Mods. Put in red poppy, well, like putting poppies gives a chance to produce green dye. Huh. Interesting. See, I don't use Create Mod, so I don't know this stuff. Really. Oomph is a... Huh? Huh? What do you mean, man? What do you mean by that? add some extra sort of like texture to this. The dude was kicked. Huh? What? Where? Who? Huh? You might DM me more info so I can, in case they're in my Discord or something, I need to like mirror them. You being intentionally dense, huh? Good one. Right. Let's see. I do like the slight texture that adding the paint in gives, even though it's meant to be clean plastic. Gives it a little bit of a life. I mean, the message like 8 rows above this one. Wait. 1, 2, 6, 7. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You mean Borealis or someone else? I don't know. Oh, Moot is in you thought Moot was like oomph. Oh. Oh, I am dense. A little. I am being well, not intentionally, but I am a bit. I may be stupid because I think you meant like someone you knew, but no, because Moot and oomph are different. But I think Borealis was talking about the guy from the Moot from 4chan. But no. He was talking about Moot from 4chan rather than oomph. We may all be a little stupid, but it's also held being stupid too. We should 1 hour 36. Where's the time? It's about 20 past 12. Wait, I just realized these faces weren't giving anything. Let's fix that. Put them on this one. UV, random pixels, corner, there we go. Wait, let me do unwrap angle base, and then, yep. This way? What is going on? Yeah, actually. Okay, there we go. Okay, the Moyo one is the... Okay, right, we're back. I actually see someone say oomph or oomphy with their actual human mouth. Just oomph is peak comedy. That everyday real life vocab. Good luck, dude, with that. That sounds very funny. Alright, I need to reduce the shading here. There we go. Because it's... There we go. It's definitely coming along together. It's definitely feeling like my 2D art represented as a 3D model with a low poly count. We are cooking. If I just make that sort of flatter. Let's see. There we go. And then I can just sort that bit out. Because there's a weird... I will agree with you how oomph is a funny word. Have you played so much Cyberpunk lately? Have you started calling people choom in real life or something? So yeah. At Gonk, is this true? Me when I'm asking a moron the veracity of someone saying someone flatlined or I got a delta. That's funny. That's funny. Something being Cream or Nova. Way to describe stuff. Yeah. It's like how after watching like one like Pyro live stream where he was saying Kino a bunch, I started unironically saying Kino. Like this is like a year or so ago. Back when I thought Pyro Live was good. Obviously my attitude towards that channel has changed in recent times because he's just sloppity slop. Don't know words like Gonk. At Gonk, is this true? Actually, that does look good. Sort of like with the sort of maybe like the sort of in the middle here. Get my power life from Donald Duck. Yes. When he said thanks for slopping by, I felt that. Welcome back to Slop Live. And also, bro is unironically goated at Fall Guys. Grok is the funniest word ever produced. Yeah. Wait, let me check if it's to do with this webcomic. Is it Grok they call it in the sludge that they drink? Oh, it's Guck. In yeah, so it's in this webcomic I read there's sludge made from recycled industrial runoff that robots drink, and it's called Guck. I thought it was Grok, but no. Grunk, is this true? Dr. Seuss word? Yeah. True. I've never played. I think this is Nuts from Nuts and Bolts. Yeah, I've never played Nuts. I mean, I haven't played a single Banjo-Kazooie game full stop, but especially not Nuts and Bolts. But I should just to hear this because it just sounds like something from Wallace and Gromit. Genuinely, Wallace and Gromit type beat. And they go. I still need to watch the last Wallace and Gromit film as well. Just haven't got around to it. I'll do it eventually, I swear. We make our own language. Is that legal? Yeah? Remember Esperanto? Is this the only issue? Is it might flop. As I was about to say, remember Esperanto? I'm pretty sure a dude made that because he wanted to have a unified language, but he forgot the very important XKCD comic that basically says that if you try to make a new unified standard, you've just made another competing standard, rather than something that actually will be followed. I need to add a little ring. See how it looks like this. Just a block out. Okay, no, I need to tweak the UVs on this then. Also need to separate you because I don't want the mirror modifier on you. Boink. Glonk. Is this flonk? Yeah, I should do whatever. Just the tweets never flop. Your tweets never flop. You need to start posting on Blue Sky more. Then your skeets will never flop. Search howcat.bsky.social. You've come to the realization if you stop being a lazy, stupid fellow, you actually have a fulfilling life. Hey guys, just woke up, spent 42 seconds snoring. 71 hours, 6 minutes in bed, 68 hours, 58 minutes asleep. I prefer the everything app. I don't know. Because unfortunately everything includes the most unpleasant people known to people kind. Rage doesn't work on Blue Sky. You'd be surprised. It does. It does. Just not as easily. But the amount of accounts I've had to block that are just post AI slop, like AI political comics, is just... Why? You're no better... I don't quite appreciate when a software application sends police officers to my home. But how? You don't get it. Elon is become meme. He had to do that to become meme. Oh, didn't mean to grab that. There we go. Exactly powered. Still in it. Wait, I think Zoopy knows that. Zoopy, you need to watch Howard's video where he talks about how that happened. It was very funny. Because he didn't get hurt. They put you... I think it's probably Rich paid the police. Womp womp. Phone number. Ah, that'll get you. Need to tweak this. The old Control E, Mark Seam, L, U, unwrap angle based. Not by distance. Why are you all like disjointed? Unwrap angle based. Alt E. Smush you down. Now we got a nice, clean. Accounts, you didn't realize it was the one using your phone number on. The classic blunder. The bikini bottom blunder. There we go. Neck done. Now to do the ball joints, which will be pretty easy. So it's just a matter of doing this. Getting just the letter color from here. The downturn in micro-industrialization is crazy. Be careful, you might end up with a TNT block in your mail chest. The only regret you don't get is... Hey, at least you framed the documents. That would be really funny if you got like a selfie with the officers, and they're like, let you do that. Just let you chill with them. Did I... Okay, I did on this. Let me see how I did. No, I didn't actually, like, draw detail on that. I'll have to check how I do it on, say, a more recent piece. New document. Yeah, what I do. So I have, obviously, I have Maybe you were just more so concerned about the fact that, like, you were kind of in trouble or something. Maybe you're more so just sort of focused on ensuring your safety. Which I do get. And, like, understand that's probably what you were thinking at the time. Just more so, I just want to be safe. I want to be safe. I want to be safe and sound. I want to be safe and howled. What of my mind will wait for it to write up. That is true. That probably also had an effect. Why? There we go. Wait. See mine a couple times on YouTube. Surprised with the video and every single other one with your face in it. That's fair. Don't like your face, that's fair. I think your face is alright. Was it a bit of weird thing to sort of compliment someone on? Just, oh, I think your face is alright. Your face is alright, mate. Don't worry. I did like the Gungeon video, because it was the closest we'll ever get to a LiFo upload. But now I get it. Doing up this stuff just to get it to work, look a bit nicer. Let's get a slightly lighter color and just sort of subtly paint it on these bits. A tiny bit of non-uniformity. Kind of detracts. That's fair. I don't want to mirror. I guess that's for if I'm doing like textures that are actually mirrored, but for this I don't need it. Very good. Method during the process of making the video. I don't think so. I mean, if you think you said looked a little tired, that's fine. I understand that bit, but honestly, you shouldn't really care about what other people think about your appearance in a video. In terms of like, but if you think it detracted from the quality, that's different. Because that's you thinking it. So I understand. You think it like kind of made you look a bit tired. The cheap green screen you bought kind of sucks. Damn. How? I think I remember you saying about how it's like really bad quality. Like, bit of it by cutting your face out and adding funny visuals. Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably better. Makes this just your face and go like, "Hello, it is I, Outcat. My name Leg." Oh yeah, that's looking better now. Watch up all my videos are objectively better and featured in the Library of Congress. That is Cap Junior. That is Cap, my girl. None of your stuff's in the Library of Congress. I'm sorry. Sorry, Zuki. Pick one up from my local library, read all your vids. Life-changing, frankly. Next up, we'll do the arm. I think is this bit. Yeah. Your characters related to Grog, they're all robots. Zupi, are you related to Grog? All you spout is slop. It goes two ways, buddy. Let me get the official panel line color, just this. There we go. Gork chop. If every Gork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have grok dogs. Or hot groks. The hot grok Julies from chapter 2, season 5. Cookie grok. Like, cookie Cookie Grok oven break the everything app. All for the cookie. Sub for a grok. Sub for a grokky. It's like the Mr. Beast slogan, the grok. Considering Mr. Beast loves Elon Musk. Opinion on Limp Bizkit. Never listened to it, but Fred Durst does look pretty cool. He now looks like a golfer with his beard. Stupid using. Have you heard about this? Heard about what? You had the Carnival Zone music from Rush to my playlist. Dude the Ninja, is this true? Is what true? Is there something you're nattering on about that I'm missing? There we go. Bomb's done. Just censoring music? No, because I don't see anything in the thing. Because it would say, "Oh, this thing has been hidden by YouTube," and I would manually approve it. But I don't see anything like. Limp Bizkit was no. Oh, you can't say. You're not allowed to say 7 + 2, 11. Wow. That's like censorship. That's like cringe. Hey, Lizard Squad. Hack this. And it's like, hack this, and it's just an Among Us. I'm in mirror mode, so you see 2 Among Us's. Days before I got it exploded. A gift basket from them from Wow. Do you think it was his gift though, because they actually wanted to like take the thing down? So the Alright, I need to tweak this a little bit. It's a bit grainy. The break stuff just include. I remember Lifo sent me a meme related to a certain day in 2001 that wasn't my birthday. And it was like Minecraft movie related, and I responded with just, oh yeah, it was like to do with Jack Black, like Minecraft Steve Jack Black when he went frigid steel, and then he was like throwing the obsidian at a certain structure. And I just responded with Ghast Fireballs can't break iron bars. It was actually, yeah, he was born in 2000. He was born before me, so he could have been. See, I was only like, I was like barely 6 months. I wasn't even 6 months old, but Lipo was 6 months old. 6 months, like the Venom meme. So therefore, he did it. He was Venom. And he was like 6 months. Now you get Forsaken music. Woe, Forsaken be upon ye. You get it all for the what? Nookie, isn't that what the dude? Is this a Val reference? No, it's not a reference to fish. The fish. It's just. Speaking of Forsaken, Val, I had a conversation with them earlier. Check Discord. I have evidence. What's your evidence? Please, send that to him. Oh, that was good. But yeah, anyway, I was talking to Val today regarding Blue Dude from the cool kid skin. That's brilliant. Currently gone for about 2 hours 12. That's pretty. Kid named accidentally keeping mirror on. Peed. Oh, drunk. Oh, as in like drunk. I thought we meant like you urinated in a bottle of rum. No, you're just drinking rum. You feel like a pirate. Ahoy. Yar, matey. Yar, I be peeing myself. Yar, me peg leg be a little soggier than usual. Me, I'm a lizard, a big fat lizard. I'm a... What I can't say. You may have noticed I added a few more songs to the stream playlist from last night. Very last minute choices. Another last minute choice was the image for the Twitter post. You're surprisingly aware while drunk. The attaboy or something. Oh, that does look nice now with the extra sort of like panel highlights. If I was playing Riddles, I kind of understood what was happening. What game was he playing? Because there's a few he plays. Of course you did. He was playing Pressure. Yeah, I remember playing with him, Bloodboard, and Val. Bloodboard was like obsessed with trying to get me to finish a run with him, and it was like, no, I don't wanna. So I'm gonna be real, Pressure wasn't entirely my thing. Like, it was fun. But it's like I need to be in the mood to play it, you know? That's the case with a lot of Roblox games. I'm just not in the mood to play it. You didn't like that game while sober? Hey man, you know me. Yeah, it's not his fault. He's just Czech. They just do that. Oh, I just realized I need to clean up this area here on the sort of side of the torso. And then draw a line here. Oh, the killer. Go to the bathroom! Go to the bathroom! You're soiling yourself! No. Not yet. Not yet. Go to the bathroom! Not yet. There we go. See, let's line that up. Much more the legs are. Oh, I don't actually need to do the rest of it. I do need to do the back of the foot though. Seems that's something I neglected to do beforehand. Well, we'll just grab this bit here. Waiter, 399 ciders and my favorite gacha game, please. This is LeFo. This is what LeFo does. He does say that. Dude the Ninja neglects iconic children. I don't have children. The Ninjalings. Little bait plush ninja. You know what ninja pacifiers? I want your baby. Not finishing the sentence. This is LeFo's Spotify playlist. Nah, this is Sticker Bush Symphony. This would be Dude the Ninja playlist. This is Donkey Kong Country. This is Donkey Kong. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. Except this is actually from Diddy Kong's Quest. There is no. There's the just a compilation of him saying, no, you need to also include war and huh and yeah. And truth. He says that a lot now. Truth. Five. Huh? 4. Huh? 3 war. Let's see what number 2 is. There's a and then what's number 1? For me, it's probably when he goes, DudeTheNinja. He never said that. That was you, Howard. It's you every 2 weeks. You just tweet that. And it never gets old. What do you see? Probably Twitter. Probably like 1 or 2 Discords. There we go. You need to do the hands now. It may have been a self-insert, my apologies. I think we met through, like, Griffworld. Well, at least that's how I met most of you, like, sort of, like, most of the gang. I mean, Jacob started playing TF2. True, maybe. So remember, you were all in that server before me, before I showed up. This is true. This is true. I've been in many of VC with Howard. He's like this all the time. Or sometimes he goes like, he just says my name Leg. Actually, I might just leave the hands as is, to be honest. Let's see how they look with just the slight shading applied. That is better. Okay, maybe go to vocals. Oh, Photoshop updated. Speaking of Photoshop, I have a funny story. Basically, when when it was New Year, when the item shop updated, I was like, oh, the item shop updated. Because it was like obviously at midnight. I was like, oh, item shop updated. Right, what is in the shop? We've got Yo, Shogun Twitter is in the shop. I also need to get the Widow at some point. She's cool. Probably get her. Oh, she has a pickaxe called the Widowmaker. This is like a TF2 reference, I think. Something good messes up. You just say I'm gay. Honestly, that's me with I love Among Us. Or just Among Us. Like, if I remember something cringe in my head, I just go Among Us. Remember we played Open Fortress on Jacob's server? I don't, because I've played like Open Fortress like twice with other people, and it just sucked. Is it? Open Fortress is playable again now, yeah. I think they're probably focusing on porting to the new SDK though. I know that one source mod I work on, Fortress Connected, I've done a bit of code for it, but for the pre-SDK version. But you killed Pyro Joe in it. Damn, I miss Pyro Joe. He's dead now or something. Okay, he's not actually. It's just like the. Remember the joke where everyone was just saying about how Pyro Joe was dead on Twitter. That was fun. You made a thumbnail for him. I made item screenshots for him, like putting things behind, and he paid me a key and a signed hat. So how's you might want to just get owned, get good. Except you got like epically defeated. Cause you got he didn't pay you because you got suspended for calling Jimmy Kimmel. Oh my god. Fun fact that filtered you, so I had to manually approve that. It's full circle. Right, that should be fine now. Let's go to you. That looks better. Let me get this and just... So let's see you gonna do this. Are you gonna fly him to the moon? Let him play among the stars. Let him see what Jupiter's spring's like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, you're gonna hold his hand and kiss him. You're gonna fill his heart with joy and let him sing forevermore. Because he is the one you cherish and adore. It's the truth. You love him. Here on the moon. When I watched the Sonic movie with my brothers, my brother singular, I only have one brother. Well, at least one human brother. I consider my cats my brothers. But anyway, when I went to watch Sonic with my brother, at Christmas time, okay, there's mild spoilers, for Sonic movie. Obviously, the moon laser thing happens. And I whispered to my brother, "How do you like that, Obama?" And then I changed it, and then I quickly corrected myself because technically the Sonic 3 is the Sonic 3 movie is set in the modern day, so it would be 2020, like mid 2024, when Biden was president. So then, how do you like that, Biden? I peed on the moon because you're gonna be like that. You're gonna be like, how do you like that, Joe Biden? I peed on the moon. Except there's gonna be Donald, Mr. How do you like that, Donald? Peed on the moon. Alright. We are done. I'm gonna call it a night for now. We are done with the base body texture. Almost, actually. Not yet. I will say I'm not ending the stream till I am happy with the result, but we're close. Been going for about 2.5 hours, which is about the same as yesterday, which is not bad. Need to... soften this up a little bit, make it a little more painterly. That should be fine. And we refresh. Yep, you're looking good down there. We gotta tweak the normals on this though. That's smooth. Wait, no. What I want to do is I'm trying to set from face to see how that. Oh dear, no, that doesn't look good. Control F, shade smooth. And then reset vectors. Oh, I need to actually add the sort of like the seam line. Here, actually go see the micro. I did, and I enjoyed it. It was very fun. Would I say it was like a masterpiece? No. Was it fun? Did I like it? Yeah. And to me, that's all that matters. Did I have fun? Was there stuff I appreciated? Did I answer both of those? Yes. One thing I was a particular fan of was how they reinterpreted creepers to be more of a curious species and only attacking because they've been agitated by external sources, whether that be the player hitting them or mobs using them, like being basically being opportunists. So like creepers are like in the night scene at the beginning. Was it more like about a quarter of the way through? It's not really the beginning, but the creepers. There's like a creeper in amongst the like the horde of zombie skeletons and spiders, probably just interested in what's going on, and then the skeleton decides to shoot it, specifically to blow it up because it was cool seeing like essentially the relatively brainless in-game mobs being opportunists and sort of like actually strategizing, and then similarly with the creeper mine scene later on. Obviously that's in the trailers, but the creepers don't ever attack until they're slapped. So it's sort of like, again, they're more sort of like curious, neutral mobs in a way, which I did like. I thought the way the creepers were portrayed was cute, because they're also fluffy. And after the movie, I got a plushie of the creeper, of the movie Creeper, and it's currently on my bed right now, I think. Yeah. He's fluffy, he's very soft. I like him. Anyway, we're done for tonight, that is. Creeper historical revision, true. Let me actually make the shadows on this a little harsher. Let me get you, not you, you maybe? You that on this? No, I'm gonna have to use this one. Yeah, like this sort of shade here. Sort of just blend into it a little bit here. There we go. That should be a bit of a better effect. If it wants to load, or even show. Maybe it's not harsh enough, or it's just not updating. See, that's updated. There we go. I need to actually manually upload. Ninja, please do not leave me. I will go bye explode. Please collab with Lifo. He's not even online right now. He's probably asleep. I can't collab with him. Smooth the shadows. The hair shadow a little bit more. Doing his dream dailies. True. Right. Good. There we go. Let me smooth the shadows out here too. There we go. We will be calling it a night now. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream tonight. If you didn't, you can, I don't know, eat my shorts, as Bart Simpson says. Goes, eat my shorts, and then you eat his shorts. Oh, I'm tabbing, it made me... Alright. We'll give this video 5 stars. OMG. That takes me back. It doesn't take me back. For the scene where Batman leaves, it's... No! Don't leave me! No! No, you know what it's like? You know the one Spider-Man cartoon where there's like the ice ghost of MJ or something? And Spider-Man gets like really attached to her, and then she disappears, and he goes, "No!" You see a yoga sharp versus. That looks good. I might need to turn these faces into flat ones though. Yeah, there we go. Right. That's it for tonight. Tune in tomorrow. Well, whenever I do. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or another day. But we're gonna be tackling texturing the skirt and the top. The clothes. Basically the clothes. We're gonna be texturing the clothes. Yeah. Hope everyone had a nice stream. If you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD all the way to the end. Gonna close everything. Cancel. We will save you. We'll call you I want to save you in the same folder as the other stuff. Let me do that actually. I don't know why I put it in the OC folder. We'll call this hair trim sheet. Okay. Close everything down. Yep. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Yeah. That's it. I don't know if I will be streaming, if it'll be tomorrow, or it'll be later in the week, or it'll be the weekend again. I don't know. I don't have a schedule for these things. Just I stream when I can, when I got nothing better to do. So yeah.